Hey everybody, welcome to episode 15 of TFTS, an educational show about pooping. That's right, a lot of people think the whole purpose of the show is to be nasty, but what I say is go poop yourself. It's not to be nasty, alright? It's not. It's a lot of thoughts. I just did an episode, a week and a half ago. I said to myself, there probably won't be an episode for like another month. Watch. There won't be an episode for another month. And sure enough, the next day I take a dump. I start writing some things down. Next thing you know, I take a dump the next day. I write in some things down. I think the whole purpose then I listen to this podcast show. He talks about these articles he found about poop. I write them down. Next thing I realize, I got a show. We got ourselves a show here, folks. Speaking of poop, the Poop Stories podcast that's on iTunes, the show I used to do with the other guy, it got a negative review. I don't know if you guys listen to Josh Cast. It said it had potential to be a good show, but the guy ruined it by being racist. Because I made a joke in the episode, and the joke that I made was black people show up late to work. Which is, well, kind of true. Black people will say that. But a guy got offended by that, so he gave it 1 star, which I love. But folks, we got topics. We got 2 articles. I'm not sure if I'm going to take any calls tonight. I forgot to put the number in there, actually, but I can always type that in the chat. But in the meantime, while I get that queued up, let's get to some topics I wrote down. I like to poop in silence. I don't know about you guys. I don't like to listen to music. I don't like to play stuff on my phone. I like to hear the sound of my dump. I like to hear if it's loud, if it's gassy. I like to hear it hit the water. I like to hear it all. I'm a very natured guy, I realize. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear the sound of my poop. I don't really like, playing stuff. Some people, they got their phone in there, which by most phones have fecal matter. I don't like that. What else we got? Oh yeah, nothing worse than pooping after a shower. That doesn't happen that often, but you ever take a shower and you feel nice and clean, right? And then all of a sudden, you got to take a dump afterwards. And you're like, I just cleaned my butthole. I just cleaned it. And now all of a sudden, I gotta freaking poo. And that sucks. Cut mean it is a relief. I don't know what that means. 267. I'm trying to put the number in. Let me see if they let me type it. I'm not sure. Let me just... Yeah, there's the number right there. Call it. I mean, it is a relief. Yes, it is a relief. So I like to hear the sound. Oh yeah, so last week I tried the Flamin' Hot Doritos. Some of you guys tried these? I don't like Flamin' Hot chips. I'm not a big fan of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I had the Flamin' Hot chips, right? And it burned my ass. I had blood in my ass. Like, when I wiped my butt, it was either a colorant or it was blood. I had red in my poop when I looked back. So the Flamin' Hot Doritos I will not be eating again. They're too hot for me. I ate the whole bag from Wawa, and it really did burn my asshole. Oh yeah, so when my ass burns, I like to put my shirt over my nose. I like to put my whole shirt over my face. I take my shirt off when I poop. I don't know if you guys like to take the shirt off when you poop. I take my shirt off when I poop, and I like to put my shirt over my face. And when it burns, like it was burning last week, and I'm like... and I start crying, like, why did I do this to myself? Why? Well, we got a call here. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Oops. We're having technical difficulties with the call. I'm sorry about that. It's probably my settings. Let me see. Oh, that's why. So. Yeah, you can call... You can call back again. I'm sorry about that, caller. But yeah, I like to put my shirt over my face. Oh yeah, well my asshole starts percolating when I take a shit. I like to think of this song. It's time for the percolator. My asshole's percolated. My asshole's percolated. It's a new song I came up with. Yeah, Bill, you can call back again. I'm so sorry. I had the settings up wrong. I was using this some other thing. We got 2 articles to get to. I ran out of topics that quick. It's amazing. You write down all the stuff you think. It's like an open mic set. Sometimes you do open mic comedy. You go, that's going to be 5 minutes. When you get no laughs, you realize, wow, that's only 2 minutes. Hedis John is called my cell phone. Why would he do that? I don't want to... Hold on a sec. Let me... It's all over the place. I don't know. Why would he call my fucking cell phone? Yeah, let me call back. So yeah, this is a live show, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, let's get Bill Miller on the show first, and then we can talk to Hedis John, because he has no concept of a podcast. He doesn't realize you call my cell phone. It's not gonna.
Hello.
Hey, caller. Sorry about that. I had the settings up wrong.
It's okay. Hey, I was thinking about it, and I think poop has just come for your butt.
Now, it doesn't feel good. It can be relieving, but...
It is a relief.
Yeah.
And a release.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think it's a sexual thing. It definitely doesn't feel like sex or anything. When it...
No. Your butt doesn't have a penis or a vagina. It just comes. It just comes and comes and comes, and it never stops.
Trump is a racialist, someone says. Yeah, that's cool.
Who gives a shit? It's Hitler's birthday. Who you know?
Now, Bill, did you smoke?
And Hitler took a big fucking dense shit every morning because he was on meth, and it makes your shit hard, like a rock.
Especially on someone's face. Now, Bill, did you smoke any more today than you usually do for 420?
No, I can't get any because of Corona Chan.
Oh man, that's no good.
Yeah,
Well,
it sucks.
So I want to get to these 2 articles. Why don't you stay on the phone for this? Woman pooped her pants. Woman pooped her pants to hide drugs during arrest.
She should be put to death.
Now, this is a black woman, not that it matters, but I like to say the race of the person. This is in Texas. Police say a Texas woman attempted to hide evidence during arrest by defecating in her pants and using the feces to conceal drugs. 55 miles south of Dallas. This happened, blah, blah. It says the police cruiser, she intentionally defecated in her pants to hide a crack pipe, 2.3 grams of crack, cocaine, and a Valentine's Day card. So she put a Valentine's Day card up her ass.
Wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. She didn't put it up her ass.
Yeah, it says it. It says she intentionally defecated her pants on a crack pipe.
And she figured, well, shit.
Well, in her excrement. I guess she shit afterwards and then put the card in there?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive. What is this?
How'd she fit it up there?
Hedis Johnson's prostate stimulation. It's called the P-spot, Bill. He is on meth.
Tell you what, if I had a cop searching...
Yeah? Can you hear me? I don't know if it's my stream or I don't know if it's Bill's phone. I can't hear. Bill, you there? Oh, fuck. What happened now?
You know, if the cops were searching me, taking a shit would be the first thing I'd do. You know, like, if they're fucking sticking their hands up in me, I would poop all over those fucking...
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the comedian Martin Lawrence. He had a really good joke. He said, I would never get fucked in the ass in jail because I would just never wipe my ass. I would just have shit always in my ass. But I don't think that would stop gay guys for some reason. I think gay guys would still try to fuck you in the ass. Bill, you there? I don't know why it's cutting in and out. I don't know if it's my connection or it's Bill Miller's phone. But this is the brilliance of going live, folks. When you go live, let's see. No, I'm playing it. It's playing. Bill, I'm sorry, but I can't hear you. If you want to call back, you can. John, if you want to call in to talk about the champagne enema, you can call in now. I couldn't take your call because you called my cell phone and you called while I was talking to Bill. But Bill, sorry about that. I got another article to get to. New York City declares war on rim jobs in graphic health department memo. It says, bending over backwards to warn the public is a whole new threat. Rim jobs. It says the health agency issued graphic guidelines for sex practices during the coronavirus pandemic Saturday. We're many quick to take jabs at the agency for labeling masturbation safer than sex with most partners. Most missed the backdoor rim shot. Yes, the city specifically called out ribbon or using a tongue on the anal rim of another person for sexual pleasure as particularly dangerous in a jaw-dropping section of the public safety alert. Ribbon might spread COVID-19. Do not eat the butt, folks. Do not eat the butt. Yes, caller, please turn down your volume, please. I can hear myself in the background.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear the ringing, so I kept it up.
Okay, well, you're on now, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, do you want to talk about the champagne enema from last week? Last show?
Yeah, I'll talk about the champagne enema, but I also want to say that I called your cell phone because I didn't know this number. Then I got to get this number, then I called this number, and then you ditched me for Bill. But anyway, the champagne enema. The champagne enema. Back in the '80s, the gays would be in the club, and they would put lots of stuff up their butt. One of the things they would do was they would take a funnel, they would attach a funnel to plastic tubing, shove the plastic tubing up their butt, pour a bottle of champagne into their butt, pull out the tube, and then shoot the champagne onto an audience from their butthole.
Well, that's they said no. What was that Chris Rock song? No sex in the champagne room. That takes it to a whole new meaning, folks.
It does. It absolutely does. But it's exactly what it sounds like. That's why I tried to build it up into something bigger than it actually was. But that's all it really is. It's pretty simple. And
now, exactly you're in the kink community. Is there a lot of ribbon going on?
Is there a lot of what?
Ribbon.
Not. I haven't seen that, but it's a thing. I don't doubt. I don't doubt it's a thing.
Because I imagine I want to know if there's a lot of oral sex going on, cause especially with all the COVID stuff going on, and what if people still doing that?
Well, you do know that rimming and oral sex are two different things.
Yes,
they're related, but they're different things.
Yes, but I want to know if people are still doing it, especially the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've had somebody harassing me, asking me to come meet up with them, but I keep saying no. But I'm getting close to that point.
It says stay at least 6 feet away from other people and be sure not to lick anyone's anus. So this is big in New York City. In New York City, they love eating the ass. Do not let this particular sex act fall through the cracks. No pun intended. A lot of butt jokes here. The New York City coronavirus sex advice goes from kissing straight to ribbon, AS, which goes to show how badly New York City was begging for a plague. Another joke. Some, however, were impressed that the city poo-pooed the sex act, commonly known as the rim job. And they go on and on here. So, yeah.
I want to point out earlier I made a prostate stimulation joke. Men have a P spot, so that's why some men do enjoy taking a shit and have been known to reach climax.
That is, man, yeah, I know some guys peg themselves and such, but yeah, man, that's
because we have a prostate gland.
Learn something new every day, and who says you're not learning anything from this show? There's a lot of things to learn. This is an educational show about all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have anything else about poop related?
No, I know, there's a bit of a comedy cabaret feud right now that we can talk about on another show and get that resolved.
Yeah,
we'll save that for this show.
We'll save that for like a Josh cast. That's more of a free-form show. This show is about the poop. It's all about the poop, man.
Okay.
All right. Well,
that's all I have to say. Unless you have a question for me, I can hang up.
Yeah. So, It seems like you eat a lot of fast food. You're always talking about you're at Wendy's and you're at all these. You live around. Well, I'm not going to say where you live around, but you live around a lot of fast food places.
I do live in the United States of America, yes.
But
there's
what's
a lot of
what's
fast food
going
places.
on? Have you still been eating a lot of fast food and getting those farts, those really bad fast food like grease farts?
Not that much. I went to Costco and got a whole bunch of bulk food and paid through the nose. It was the night that I was going to meet up with you and we're going to hang out at the cabaret, but it didn't happen. But no, I mean, I got Cheesecake Factory food. I drove all the way to West Bumblefuck to get some Cheesecake Factory food and brought it back to the house for the family. But for the most part, I just eat a lot of just bullshit. But because I'm not trying to go out, but I'm getting close to the point where I'm going to have to force myself to go to, like you said, Wendy's or Wawa or 7-Eleven or I don't know.
Yeah, I just had a Steve Steak. It's a local cheesesteak place here in Philadelphia. For those who don't know, and a lot of whiz on there. And the farts are not too bad, but it's one of those things where it's a lot of starch from the meat, and it takes about a day, and then I usually drop a little log. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to poop till probably tomorrow night. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that steak poop.
Yeah, and also I'm not going to say where I live, but I live relatively close there. So if that ever happens again, you can always text me and I can meet up with you.
Well, my parents picked it up. Actually, we have one near us. We're not the one near Cabaret. There's one near us. The original one is closer.
That doesn't count.
Well, listen. Anyways, thanks for calling in, John.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing the jokes and everything and all the...
You got it. Stretch your asshole.
All right. So, thanks to Bill Miller. Thanks to Heinous John and the viewers, which is not many people besides Bill Miller and Heinous John. And folks, that is it. This podcast is on iTunes. It's not yet getting any shitty reviews, but the Poop Stories podcast has been getting some negative reviews. It's a shame we don't do that show anymore. But anyways, I'm going to call this a show right here. It's a short show because shits are short. And we're probably not going to have another show for probably at least 2 weeks to a month. I'm going to keep writing. Every time I take a poop, I write things down. So we'll be back. Hopefully we'll have some fun articles, maybe a video. But it's it. So thanks for listening. You just listened to another episode of